Hey y'all, it is Benjamin Airbolt, Pioneer, man, in the house doing another reaction video. Hey, anyway, this video is gonna be like it's on like the most dangerous cities in the world, the top 10 of them. Now, the weird thing about it is I was born in Baltimore and I moved to this little city in Richmond, and from Richmond to Oakland, like Richmond and Oakland's in the same place. And I heard that these cities are so dangerous in like California and around the United States. I stayed in there, so I really can't tell. You know, when you stay somewhere and you get to know people, it's kind of, you can't tell. So I want to see other dangerous places, you know, because if Oakland is one of the worst in the United States, I want to see how other places look, because Oakland to me it's beautiful, especially now that we have Golden State doing so good. They're doing wonderful, man, and the Giants are doing so good. The A's are still ringing the bell, you know. So hey, let's go into this video and let's see.
Let's go. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm Landon. Welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. I love it when you guys come back. It is a whole lot of fun. And it's a whole lot of learning. But first, before we get into this top 10 list, in my last video, I asked you guys, what part of the world would you guys want to live in? And this is what you all said over here. Today's cover question of the day is quite the opposite. Where would you never want to travel to? And for those of you guys who missed my last week's video, click over here. This is the top 10 strangest laws in the world, and you guys might want to check it out. And for you guys watching this on a mobile phone, the link will be in the description below. Enough of all this, let's get right into it. So this right here is the top 10 most dangerous cities around the world. So coming in at number 10, we have Cape Town in South Africa. Due to the prevalence of poverty and social unrest in this city, it is suffering from extremely high crime. In fact, it is one of the highest crimes per 100,000 residents in the world regarding assaults, rape, and murder, which is about 50 people each day is murdered. And it's only increasing. There's about 65,000 rapes and other sexual assaults reported each year. And there's a lot of insurance companies down there that don't even insure cars. And that's because they're stolen way too often. You're not able to insure a Volkswagen City Golf at all because this is the most common car hijack. Okay, now moving on to Detroit, which is America's most dangerous city. And this comes in to the
beat Oakland.
According to the FBI statistics, the crime rate was 5 times higher than the national average. 3 neighborhoods in the Detroit district ranked within the top 25 most dangerous neighborhoods in the U.S. residents. This city is so bad that a lot of residents have boarded up their windows and doors. The population really took a hit in 2010, where 200,000 residents fled. Right now, their population is under 700,000. Their population hasn't been this low since 1910, a long time ago. Acapulco, Mexico comes into the number 8 spot. The city used to be one of Mexico's oldest coastal tourist destinations. However, in modern times, tourists in Acapulco have been facing problems with local corrupt police. And they steal money by extortion and also by intimidating people. I mean, they're the ones in power. Police officers would threaten residents with jail time. Other than that, Acapulco is also known as a city with a lot of drug cartel problems. There has been reports of dead bodies everywhere, and if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, no one can guarantee you will survive. There is dozens of beheaded bodies, victims with their limbs all chopped up, and some mass execution sites has been spotted, as well as victims with their skin all peeled right off. And this is all over the city. So for all of these reasons, this is one of the most dangerous cities in the world. Coming in at number 7, we're talking about Baghdad, Iraq. This is Iraq's largest city with over 7 million people, and it's the second largest city in the Arab world. The level of violence remains rampant due to the random gunfire and roadside bombings. A lot of the city has faced severe infrastructural damage due to the Iraq war. There was bombs going off everywhere. As of 2012, Baghdad was listed as the least hospital places in the world. Local people are being randomly killed or hunted. As many as 130 bodies were found every morning. Damascus, which is the capital and the second largest city in Syria, which is just after Aleppo, well, this comes in at number 6. This is a city known for all those ISIS videos of terrorist groups beheading people. Recently, there was a 14-year-old boy hung by his wrist in the air and was tortured. This city is also known for a lot of those young people joining the army. This city consists of war, and the country Syria is considered as one of the most dangerous countries in the world. Hundreds of thousands of people have died this past year, hundreds of them being children. A lot of these children are also in prison and are being tortured. Thousands of Syrian and militant police have lost their lives from local residents trying to fight back. Alright, and at number 5, we have Freetown, which is the capital and the largest city in Sierra Leone. Right now, there are travel warnings to not even travel to the city, and that's because they have an outbreak of Ebola, which is killing thousands of people. The fatality rate exceeds 30%, and some strains of Ebola have known to cause a 90% fatality rate. There was a nationwide 3-day quarantine where the whole city was shut down. There was so much crime there from 1991 to 2001. 50,000 people were killed in the Civil War. The city's environment is so dangerous to live in that the expectancy is ranked on the bottom of the World Health Organization list. And this is a list that was conducted in 2013. The life expectancy, if you guys live in this city, is 46 years old. Up next, we have Mogadishu, Somalia, and this comes in at number... This is Somalia's capital, and is currently a war zone, which is extremely dangerous. There is a conflict between the government and the warlords, which is the Al-Qaeda. We all know them, the famous terrorist group. The group that was ran by Osama bin Laden, the people behind the 9/11 attack. The current leader right now of that Al-Qaeda group is 63-year-old Ayman al-Zawahiri. Right now, there's a $25 million reward for his capture. There are travel warnings for people who visit the city. If you travel to Mogadishu, you are told to not wander the streets alone for any reasons at all. There are bombings, terrorist attacks, kidnappings, and rapes. This is a city that you guys want to stay far away from. Moving on to Ciudad Juarez, which is located in Mexico, and this comes in at number... This is the nation's most violent city, and this is a place where violence occurs every single day. Police are often employed or paid off by drug gangs, which results in hundreds, if not thousands, of crimes going unsolved each and every year. Since the early 1990s, there has been approximately 370 femicides and at least 400 missing women. Femicide is a sexual gender hate crime, in which in this case is defined by killing women. In 2010, there was over 3,000 murders reported, which is an average of 8 murders every single day. There is a constant rivalry between drug cartels, smugglers, kidnappers, and other bad criminals. All over the city has dismembered bodies and common graves that were stuffed with corpses. Alright, next we have Kabul, Afghanistan, and this comes in at number 2. Kabul is the capital of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, as well as the largest city. It's the 5th fastest growing city in the world, but it comes at a price. The current Afghanistan government has little or no control over the country. This has become a war zone. Threats are unpredictable. There has been many suicide bombings, mass shootings, and kidnappings. The standard policy there is to not report kidnappings of foreigners. The Taliban is an Islamic fundamentalist political movement group in Afghanistan. They were behind the attacks that happened on 9/11. This is a very scary group, but ISIS has also taken over parts in Afghanistan. Okay, so finally, we have all made it here into the number 1 spot. San Pedro Sula, Honduras. This city has been ranked as the most violent city for several years in a row, and it's for a reason. It has the highest homicide rates in the world. There are 7,172 murders, and this is in Honduras in 2012. Firearms trafficking has been a really big problem. Honduras is one of the poorest countries in Latin America. This is mainly because of the Hurricane Mitch. That was a Category 5 hurricane that hit the city back in 1998, and still it hasn't fully recovered. The city has also been known for cocaine trafficking as well. So this is the place that you're not going to tick off your list of wanting to go visit and see place. Well, there you guys have it. This was your top 10 most dangerous cities and AK top 10 places you shouldn't go to. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Dang. Wow. See, really, it's Mexico. Basically, is the most dangerous place. Well, South America is like the most dangerous place in the world.
No.
Yeah, because it went to areas in South America 3 times.
Cities. Only cities.
Yeah, but it's still South America.
The most dangerous country is...
No, I didn't say country. City.
Yeah, cities, but you're talking about place. The most dangerous place in the world is North Korea.
What is so bad about North Korea?
They didn't say North Korea at all.
Because they don't...
And North Korea is not dangerous.
The whole goddamn city.
North Korea is not dangerous. Nobody
country.
Nobody disobeys out there. Nobody breaks laws out there. They know if you break a law out there, you would get hung. Ain't nobody's breaking laws. Ain't nobody doing crime.
That's why
they
it's
scared.
so dangerous.
How's that dangerous?
Yeah, you don't freaking know what the dang law is. I don't know what the dang law is in my own country.
Oh, you talking about for an American to go over there. But it's not dangerous for people that stay there. Because
yes, it is
they don't break laws. There's no crime.
There is crime there.
No, it's not.
There is no such place that is no crime.
It's not that much crime there. It's not. They know the laws and they don't break them, dog. Out there, they don't play that stuff. That's just like it's a place called Singapore.
Ow.
Singapore, if you get caught with a joint of weed, you can do years in jail. That's how strict it is. That's why nobody break laws. You don't have to worry about anything.
Law?
If you go out there, you can walk around with money hanging out your purse. Ain't nobody gonna take it because they know if they take that money and they get caught, they will get hung. So there ain't no crime. And that's how North America is. Now, I mean, North Korea. Now, for America, it's dangerous for us because they don't like us. But if they liked us, you can go out there, it wouldn't be no crime. Everybody follows the law. See, places...
Everybody knows. There's no such place ever. There's absolutely no crime.
Canada doesn't have that much crime?
Much. None at all.
But
it does.
If you notice on this, the cities they was naming is the cities that people was just going crazy. They didn't follow the laws. They were selling drugs. They was murdering. They was raping. The cities that follows the law and really strict, them are the best cities because people don't break the law. Now in Mexico, you had the police being the worst people. The people that's supposed to stop the law, them was the people who was doing it.
3 cities in Mexico.
Right. That's why they was dangerous. That's why they was dangerous.
Not the whole city, not the whole place.
Well, it doesn't matter. That's what made it dangerous. What made it dangerous is that the people who's holding the law was the one breaking the law. See, cities that enforce the law and really strict, them are the less dangerous because ain't nobody gonna break no law. See what I'm saying?
There's still gonna be people who break the law.
Nah.
No matter the consequences, there's going to be somebody.
Nah. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. On the next video, next reaction we're gonna look up the most strictest cities, and we're gonna see how much law, how much crime is there. That's what we're gonna do in the next video, y'all. Peace.